Nobody likes to change light bulbs. It always happens at an inconvenient time. You're either studying for a test or trying to get that big assignment done for work. You're studying, the light goes out. Great. So you have to go out to the garage and get a ladder or stand on a chair and try to reach up and change the bulb, and then inevitably you burn your hand because you didn't wait long enough for the light to go. Well, I'm an electrician at a hospital. I change bulbs all the time. And I am always burning my hand because we have to change them right away. So I decided I should look for a better way to do this. Maybe a cooler light bulb to touch. So I went on the internet and did some research, and I discovered that LED lights are cool to the touch. Plus, they had some other benefits over conventional light bulbs. According to Wikipedia, a conventional 60-watt light bulb can reach 500 degrees. That's because it works by pretty much the same as an electric toaster. It passes an electric current through a wire, which causes it to glow and produce heat, just like a toaster. But this doesn't work very well for a light bulb because you're not making toast. Then I found that LEDs work way different than a conventional light bulb. They work by a process called electroluminescence, which is passing electricity through a semiconductor, and when that happens, it rearranges the molecule to produce light. And they only reach about 150 degrees in temperature. This is much cooler. And then when you realize that LEDs have a heat sink in them that helps dissipate the heat right away, this is even better. Now, there are more than two kinds of light bulbs you can use to heat your home. There are CFLs, or compact fluorescents, which are basically the same thing as those long tubes you see in classrooms or in businesses. These work by passing electric current through gases in the tube, and it produces light. One of the gases happen to be traces of mercury. Since there's mercury in these bulbs, we cannot just throw them away like you can an incandescent or an LED, so you have to package them up and take them to the recycling center. I don't have time for that. I'm a college student with a full-time job. I'd rather just throw the bulbs away. So that is a deal breaker for me. As an added benefit of LEDs, they last much longer than a conventional bulb. The U.S. Department of Energy's website, energy.gov, states that an LED light bulb's average lifespan is 50,000 hours. As a conventional light bulb is only 1,200 hours. So that is over 41 times longer than a conventional bulb. Again, I don't have time to change bulbs, so this works out for me, less time changing bulbs. But you think there's got to be a downside to LEDs. Well, there is. The biggest one being the cost. I went to Home Depot, where many people buy their light bulbs, and priced some bulbs. An LED, Energy Star rated LED costs about $10.95, while an equivalent conventional bulb only costs $1.25. Well, I'm cheap, so it's hard to justify spending the extra money for a bulb. But then when you remember that the LED has a much longer lifespan, 31.6 times longer, you realize you would have to buy 41.6 light bulbs to equal that of an LED. The two problems with this is, one, I don't know where to buy 0.6 of a light bulb, and two, it would cost $52 in place of the $10.95 for the LED. That is 8 times the cost. So you're still money in. Plus, according to Design Recycling's website, the average U.S. home, if everybody in the U.S. replaced the 5 most commonly used light bulbs in their homes with LEDs by the year 2027, the U.S. would save $50 billion in energy costs. That's a lot of money. And again, being cheap, I like to save money. So, for me, the answer is clear. Not only would I not burn my hand changing the light bulb. I would save money and I would save energy costs. And this is an easy thing to do. Everybody can do this. The next time you need to change a light in your bulb, go to your garage, get your ladder, wear a glove, take the old bulb out and replace it with an LED. Thank you.